Okay, families, this is just a real quick short video to give you some ideas on a sensory room for your special needs child or any child that suffers from attention deficit disorder, anxiety disorder, or autism, and really anybody who's under a lot of stress. So, what you're looking at here is a lamp that is made by Hampton Bay. It has 5 little pedals, is what I would call it, to hold light bulbs, and it will hold a maximum of a 40-watt light bulb. However, I was able to purchase these off the internet. They were, I think, $4 a piece, and I'm getting ready to show you what they look like. They're wonderful light bulbs, and they have very low wattage. So, this is what you'll get, this effect. It's very calming, it's quiet, and as you can hear and see, it lights your entire room up with spectacular lights to look at and to focus on. And if you get close enough, you will see that the lights just rotate, and it's an LED bulb. So, super easy, and if you've got a child with seizure disorder, this is probably not something you would want to do. You might want to get a different kind of soothing light, and I can't give you advice on that because these do not flash, they more rotate. So I'm not sure if they would trigger a seizure, but always be cognizant of that. The lamp is really neat because the switch, I'm going to try to put this back a little. When you turn it off, when you turn it back on, it only turns on 2 light bulbs. You turn the switch again, it turns on 3 light bulbs. And you turn the switch again, and they're all on. So it gives you that option if you want that real powerful bunch of lights going everywhere, or if you just want a couple going at once. Down here, I have a weighted blanket. That was a little bit costly. That was $30. But you pretty much pay $1 per pound on the weighted blankets. Be aware that if your kid is incontinent, you can't wash these, so you need to watch your kid really close, make sure that they don't have an accident on that. The bean bags are ginormous. I bought huge ones because a couple of reasons, and I did not buy cloth ones specifically because my daughter does have incontinence. And I thought if she fell asleep on the bean bag, at least I could clean it. Right now she's afraid of the bean bag because it's so big. She can't find her way in it just yet, but she'll get comfortable if I keep exposing her to it. I absolutely love the bean bags. I've taken a nap in here with the weighted blanket when I was having a stressful day, and it was the best rest of my life. You get these back pillows to give you some extra support when you're just sitting in there. Those aren't expensive. Those $15, $20 at the most. And the rug on the floor that you're looking at, this is the expensive rug. This rug covers a 6 by 12 area. You can find it on Walmart.com. It's roughly $300 or $400, maybe $350, something like that. But when you have a blue light, which is the classic, what we grew up on in the 70s called a black light, it jumps off the floor at you. So it's glow in the dark colors. It is an amazing product, and it's worth the money. The only problem is when you do lay this rug out, if you're putting it on top of a rug like I am, it will buckle, so you're going to have to find a way to tack it down, which I just used screws and some washers and sunk them pretty deep so that you can't feel them when you walk, and it was really easy to install. So this is a really basic sensory room for any child that's suffering and really needs some time to unwind and decompress. And this is just my idea of what works. I also have this section over here. It's an office / sensory room. But over here we have Play-Doh sensory items. We're also going to have beans and rice and rocks and marbles for sensory integration. And that will be very beneficial for her. She also has this pop-up playhouse that she can get into. Now, mind you, my daughter is 20 years old, but this pop-up playhouse will hold a 20-year-old, and my daughter is a big girl, and it holds her just fine, and it gives her time to feel like she's camping and some in closeness that doesn't feel, like she's strangling in there. And I have a lot of her sensory item balls and toys in there. That little pink backpack with the flowers on it contains tons of little tiny sensory items that she can stim with. So, hope this helps you. Thank you.